Hi guys, it's your girl Chrissy Dior. Welcome back to my channel. From the title of this video, I will be doing a recap to episode 14 of Baddies West. This is the season finale on prior to the reunion. If you would like to hear my reaction on it, please give this a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel because it helps me a lot. Now let's get to this video. All right, pretty much episode 14 starts from last episode. Tommy and Stunner are fighting. Security is trying to break the fight up. Also, in the midst of that, people are also fighting too. Tommy people and Stunner people are fighting with each other. Tommy said in her confessional that Stunner was pulling her hair, like she had a good grip on her, and she ended up turning around and pretty much snapped what's her name, Stunner's pinky finger off. Tommy felt like Stunner's people are on camera for clout, like to get their little 15 seconds of fame. Honestly, at this point, they just needed to get out of there. Like, the last thing I will be wanting to do is fight somebody. Like, I'll fight you outside, but not in a club that's, tampered with mace. Like, you trying to die or something? But, like, anyways, the ladies hurry up to get on the bus. People are still fighting outside. Next thing you know, people are firing gunshots, and I'm like, oh shit, like, it's too much going on. You got people fighting, starting fights. You got people throwing shoes. Tommy people, Stunner people, they are fighting with each other. People spraying mace, and now you got gunshots. Like, this shit is crazy. Stunner feels like these girls are fake, and she glad she never got close to them in her confessional, and she feel like they are weird. She also pointed out, like, as far as with her being like a hothead and always quick to fight, she feel like that's who she is, and she gonna remain like her career will be important. And that's pretty, she exit out the confessional as a way to end her appearance on the episode. Tommy feels like in her confessional that if you don't like her, you're insecure with yourself and you need to find yourself. And she exit out her confessional. Rolly gets on the bus and she just starts crying. She eventually has a panic attack due to the chaos that happened. She did say that she was in a room full of people when the mace and all of that shit was happening. But as soon as she got into the bus, like, she just started freaking out. So she says she eventually collapsed, and they're just trying to calm her down, see that she's okay. She eventually calms down. She's, back to her normal state. They later show Krishan in her confessional, and she pretty much explained that her experience was the icing on the cake. She felt like it was a lit tour, and she just want to be a better person and be around the girls more. And she exited out her confessional. All right, apparently the ladies are on the bus now. Apparently Stunner's friend or assistant is on the bus, and I'm confused. How the fuck did she get on the bus? Like, I would be mad if I was still stuck inside there and getting my ass beat, and you're sitting here being mighty comfortable on this bus. Like, how did you get on this bus? And she's sitting on Rolly's bed. I don't play that. Like, you got yourself. See, if you would have sat on the couch, I would have been like, okay. But you sitting on people's bed. Like, I don't know where you been at. Like, so Rolly, she goes in the back. I think she wants to lay down, and that's how she knew that she was in there. She asked politely for her to get out the bed, and I guess the girl, whatever that she said in her tone or how she said, Rolly didn't like it. So she starts to fight her. And next thing you know, Nally jumps in the fight, and she starts yelling and screaming at the girl, and security comes through. Um, they eventually get the girl off the bus after the yelling and screaming. Next thing you know, everyone is pissed off because how this girl got on the bus. And apparently production wanted to call an Uber for the girl because I think they were like in the middle of nowhere. Honestly, for the first time on this, like throughout this entire season, I never seen Kat like really like explode and upset. Cause she was just like, move this fucking bus, move this bus. Like, she was so upset. And honestly, I would have been flipping out too because, first of all, like, we trying to escape the chaos on what fucking happened. Now we are literally fighting a bitch because she got on the bus. Like, she causing drama. And now you delaying us getting to back to the house because you want to get this girl an Uber. Just call the Uber, let her know on the information, she go on about her day. Like, I appreciate her like with their safety. I want her to get home safe, but it's just like, we try to go back home. Like, that's all I want to think about. But pretty much Kat's confessional, she said that her experience was good and she had a great time, minus the drama, and she eventually exited out her confessional. Everyone is begging the bus to move. Honestly, I don't understand why they were still sitting there. Like, just call the Uber. It don't take long for an Uber to come. Like, I don't understand. Sky, she goes in her confessional and pretty much explains her experience was good and she got to enjoy it with Krishan, even though Krishan was there for like maybe 2-3 episodes. Reza said her experience was rocky and, you know, it was fun, but she learned a lot throughout the way. She said it helped her brand flourish in a sense. She exited out her confessional. Like, each girl is like, you know, saying their piece on the confessional throughout the episode. Biggie says Stunna called Natalie. Like, Stunna tried to call Natalie and try to check her about what happened to her assistant. And I'm like, Stunna, you full of shit. Because first off, you really was concerned about your assistant. Why the fuck your assistant got on the bus and not you? Like, make that make sense. Like, so pretty much Stunna called Natalie and tried to check Natalie about what happened to her assistant. And Natalie's just over it. She like, get the fuck off my phone. Like, calling the girl types of meth heads and bitches. And I'm like, girls do meth. Like, Biggie got in her confessional. She said her experience was immaculate and she saw people for how they looked at her. Biggie says she's waiting for the reunion and she exit out her confessional. Pretty much everyone's speaking on about the reunion. I've been seeing stuff online about the reunion, and honestly, I'm gonna need y'all to stop. I actually want to see this reunion myself and figure out what's going on. And by the time this reunion comes, this reunion better give what it's supposed to give. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be super, super pissed. Like, the way everybody has this animosity energy on the internet, I hope y'all apply this at the reunion and not play fake with each other. But that's that. Natalie in her confessional, she explains that all this chaos was crazy. Like, she didn't expect all of this was to happen. And that pretty much was it. So it says 2 weeks later. So the ladies are on a Baddies vacation to St. Croix. For some odd reason, all the ladies did not go. The only ladies that went on the trip was Natalie, Scotty, Low London, and Rolly. So Scotty and Natalie, they have a moment and they talk about their experience on the tour. Honestly, I felt like this was kind of fake because Scotty, she was acting all like hurt and betrayed and had like PTSD from Natalie beating the shit out of her. And she talking about it's going to take a while for me to, like you and trust you again. And now all of a sudden you like, I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so like, shut the fuck up, Scotty. Like, I don't understand. Like, so pretty much, Rolly joins in on the conversation. They all talking about what happened in Oakland. They're giving their two piece about it. Natalie asked Scotty and Rolly about the cast, about how they felt with them throughout the entire season, throughout the entire tour. Rolly explained that this cast wasn't like Baddies South cast. And honestly, I feel like Baddies South had like some like potential. But I feel like Baddie West, it had potential too. Pretty much, she said her least favorite cast member was Stunner. And she said it was because she felt like she caused a lot of drama. And I absolutely agree with Stunner did cause a lot of drama, and then she tried to act like she was a victim. People were picking on her. Calm down. Do you honestly think Stunner was causing drama, or do you feel like she was just one of those girls that was minding her business? And as far as with Sky, she didn't really like her because she felt like she was fucking up as far as being a DJ. Like, she was more into like performing her own song than to actually DJing. Natalie was like, yeah, I agree. And I feel like Natalie's fake as fuck for this, because she like, I didn't like how she was, promoting her own song and DJing. But when they did the flashback episode, Natalie is literally dancing on her, literally hyping her up. And I'm just like, Natalie, like, what is it? Are you hyping her up? Are you proud that she doing what she doing? Or you pretty much creating drama? Or you just, it is what it is. So pretty much they talk about Krishan, and pretty much they all agree that she should come back. But as far as with Rolly, she said like due to like personal things happening in her life, and she got a lot going on for herself, I think it's best for her that she takes a step back. Which honestly I think, that's agreeable. Scotty feels like Krishan didn't want to be there, and I agree too. I feel like she didn't want to be there, but she also had things going on too. Like, she had the Krishan and Blueface show on Zeus. Like, I think they was filming that too. She was also dealing with a court case with Blueface at the time. So Natalie said that she wants Rolly and Scotty to be back on the seasons. Honestly, I don't really understand why Scotty would be back on, besides being Natalie's lapdog. I don't understand. And as far as with Rolly, I would love to her to be on the season. And I'm losing on Rolly because she said, she literally made a live on IG talking about she's quitting Zeus. But you're talking about you want to be on so many seasons, so I'm confused. Do you want to stay on, making a bag with Zeus, or you trying to quit? Because it's make up your mind, Rolly. I really like you, Rolly, so I'm gonna need you to make up your mind. So Lo eventually joins the conversation, and she pretty much was like, she's glad to be here. She's happy to be at St. Croix with the girls. They're happy that they are on a trip where there's no drama. So that pretty much ends that scene right there. And later on in the night, they go on the village and to like perform with fans. You see cameos for Bobby Lights and Jocelyn Hernandez. Honestly, Bobby looks real skinny. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe he's sniffing them powdered donuts. You know what I'm saying? And they give out a check for charity and stuff. And Jocelyn Hernandez is performing. I love me some Jocelyn. She is fucking funny. Like, she like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Da, 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 da. Like, that bitch is funny. Like, all right. So the next following day, they go to a Juve festival. Everyone is having fun in their costumes. Um, Honestly, whoever designed Natalie's costume should be slapped. Because why does it look like that? Like, she should have had got it like tailored, because if you're not, if you look close, you feel like Natalie didn't shave down there. But that's, and as far as with yeah, that pretty much it. Oh, let's talk about Scotty. Whoever did her makeup in that confessional should be fucking slapped. Because why you got this girl looking crazy? There's literally a blotch, literally right there on her nose. Like, how the fuck you did not see that? And Scotty, how the fuck you didn't see that? Like, you had to look in the mirror too to see what the makeup looked like. But she want to embarrass herself. She want to embarrass herself. Pretty much Lo explained her experience was fun. She was grateful that Natalie called her for the opportunity. She threw in a joke. She said she would have called her in the daytime. She probably would have said no. And she blamed the alcohol why she said yes. Um, so, but she felt like the girls should have been more connected with each other. Um, and last but not least, Scotty said her experience was good. She felt like everybody was all in the drama, but also getting to the bag. She said she's waiting for the reunion too. I also saw online that Natalie and Jayla got on the live with each other and said that Scotty said that she wants to, fight somebody. Honestly, Scotty losing me too, because she talking about she not a fighter, but she's fighting people. Make it make sense. Do you want to choose violence when you want to, or what? Like, I'm confused. So that's pretty much it on my reaction. If you like my reaction, please give this a thumbs up. Oh, subscribe to my channel. Oh, that's another thing. The new episode of Bad Boys Texas just came out, so I will be doing a reaction on that too, so stay tuned for that one. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Bye.